this is a question from IM and OR for 1 mark. Consider the following network of activities with each activity named A to L illustrated in the nodes of the network. So this is the network with activities A to L illustrated in nodes. The number of hours required for each activity is shown alongside the nodes. So these are the number of hours required for each activity. We are asked to find out the slack on activity L is dash hours. Okay, here is the activity L and we need to calculate its slack. So for this particular numerical answer type question, the acceptable answer range is 2 to 2. Okay, the first step in the solution is let us check whether activity L lies on the critical path or not. Okay, let's move on to the detailed solution. This is the network. For time being, forget about the times given in the square boxes and these double arrows. Just focus on the network. To complete this particular network from start to finish, we have three different possible ways. First one is A, B, C, F, I, J, K. That is first path. And adding up all its durations 2, 4, 10, 7, 8, 5 and 6, we will end up with 42 hours. The second possible way to complete from start to finish is A, B, C, E, H, L. Okay, that is the second possible way, and similarly adding the activity times for those processes will give us 31 hours. And the next possible way to complete from start to finish is A, B, C, D, G, H, L. That is a third path, and summing up their activity duration will give us 40 hours. So from these three paths, the first path A, B, C, F, I, J, K is taking more time to complete from start to finish. So that particular path is considered as critical path here. Okay, so now you go into the network and see these double lines. Okay, these double arrows are used to indicate the critical path in the given network. Okay, that is an important point to be remembered in this question. So now we have found out the critical path and it is confirmed that activity L is not on the critical path. Okay, now let us try to calculate and know how these times are calculated. We know that every process starts at time 0. From 0, the time taken by activity A is 2 hours. So 0, 0 will be added up with 2 to get 2 and 2. And remember that for all the activities on the critical path, the earliest start time and latest start time will be same. Okay, that is how we can say that float and slack on the critical path activities are 0. So making that at point, the time taken by duration A from start will be 2 and 2, and since duration for B is 4, adding up 4 for these two will give us 6 and 6 and so on, and you can find out that the earliest start time and latest start time for all the activities on the critical path are same. Okay, now let us calculate the earliest start time and latest start time for the non-critical path activities, which are E, D, G, H and L. Okay, first let us go with D. Since the activity times for C are 16 and 16, this is the latest start time. Forget about the latest start time for time being. Let us consider that activity C has started at 16 hours. Okay, the duration taken by activity D is 6 hours. So just add the 6 to 16 to give us 22. And from D, activity G has taken 7 hours. So add 22 and 7 to give 29. And from G to H, H takes 9 hours. So add 29 and 9 to give 38. And from H to L, L takes 2 hours. So add 2 to 38. So it will give 40. Okay. Now let us move on to calculate latest start times. To calculate latest start times, let us straight away consider the latest start time of activity K for activity L, which is 42. Since activity L takes 2 hours, just subtract this 2 from 42 to give us 40, because H is the subsequent activity after L to calculate the latest start time. And from H to G, H takes 9 hours to complete, so remove 9 from 40 to get the latest start time of G to be 31. And activity D takes 7 hours to complete, so just remove 7 from 31 to get 24. And similarly, just subtract 24 and 6 to get 16, which will be the latest start time for activity C. Okay, so that is how we will be calculating the earliest start time and latest start time for all the activities. Now let us try to understand what is a slack. Slack for a particular activity is nothing but the difference between latest start times and earliest start times. So the latest start time and earliest start time for activity L are 40 and 42. So slack on activity L is nothing but 42 minus 40, which will be 2 hours.